Welcome back to Bizarre Regs, the channel where we uncover the strangest laws from around the world. Today's law is all about something you probably don't think twice about, flushing your toilet. But if you're in Switzerland, you might want to be extra careful about when you hit that flush handle. That's right. In certain Swiss apartments, it's illegal to flush your toilet after 10 p.m. Yeah, you heard that right. Let's find out why. So, here's the deal. In Switzerland, especially in some older apartment buildings, there's a rule that prohibits tenants from flushing their toilets late at night, specifically after 10 p.m. You're probably thinking, wait, is this real? Yep, it is. But before you panic about the logistics of a midnight bathroom trip, let me explain where this all comes from. The origins of this rule have to do with noise, and Switzerland's love for peace and quiet. The Swiss are famous for their cleanliness, efficiency, and respect for others. And that extends to keeping things quiet in the evenings. You see, in some older Swiss apartments, the plumbing systems can be pretty loud. Imagine trying to get some sleep, and all you hear is the constant roar of flushing toilets from your neighbors. Not exactly ideal, right? To avoid disturbing the peace, especially in close-knit apartment buildings, some landlords and property managers enforced this toilet flushing ban. It's part of a broader set of quiet hours rules that make sure residents aren't bothered by unnecessary noise after certain times of night. Now let's be real, this law might sound a little over the top. I mean, it's just a flush, right? But in Switzerland, they take their noise regulations seriously. Besides toilet flushing, there are other things you can't do after 10 p.m., like running the washing machine or playing loud music. The idea is to keep things as quiet as possible so everyone can get a good night's sleep. But here's the kicker. In practice, most people aren't going to get fined or thrown in jail for flushing their toilet late at night. These rules are more of a guideline to be respectful of your neighbors. That being said, if you're renting an apartment in Switzerland, your landlord might still expect you to follow them, so don't be surprised if you see this rule pop up in your lease agreement. Now, what happens if you absolutely have to use the bathroom in the middle of the night? Well, the rule doesn't stop you from going, it just stops you from flushing. Some people actually keep this in mind and wait to flush in the morning. Others just risk it and hope the neighbors don't notice. Either way, you're not going to see toilet patrol roaming the streets after 10 p.m., so don't worry too much. It's definitely one of those rules that seems wild to anyone not from Switzerland. But when you consider how focused the Swiss are on harmony and respecting others, it starts to make a little more sense. Plus, who doesn't love a peaceful night's sleep without the sound of toilets flushing, right? So the next time you're in Switzerland and staying in an apartment, just remember, after 10 p.m., it's all about being quiet. And yes, that includes your toilet. Thanks for joining me on today's episode of Bizarre Regs. If you thought this law was strange, wait until you hear what we've got coming up next. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more weird and wonderful laws, and click the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Have you ever encountered any strange noise-related laws in your travels? Drop them in the comments below. This is Bizarre Regs, where we keep the world weird, one law at a time. See you next time.